Hello Capricorn, Sun, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So Capricorn, today we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energy. So with all that being said, Capricorn, let's get started. How does Capricorn currently view this relationship? All right, Capricorn. All right, let's do this. So we do have the Five of Pentacles, we do have the Knight of Wands, and then we also have the Page of Wands. I feel like you're the Page of Wands wrapped up in all of this. Page of Wands represents somebody's on the receiving end of some sort of news / communication. It looks like you're receiving communication here from someone. Now, whoever this person is, I am definitely getting that this person swore that they would never run back to you. And maybe this person swore to like their family members and their friends that they would never run back to you. Or maybe they even told you this, that they would never run back to you. I am kind of getting that it's something along those lines, but it kind of looks like they're doing the very thing that they swore up and down that they weren't going to do, which is run back to you, is what I'm gathering. So it kind of looks like when this entire situation came to an end here between the two of you, I mean, it looks like they were pretty determined, you know, to move forward and move on with their life and never run back to you. But it does appear to me that this person's having this all of a sudden change of heart. So let's see why this person is having this all of a sudden change of heart. Let's see why they're running back to you. Tell me more about the Page of Wands. Tell me more about the Page of Wands. Tell me more about the Page of Wands. Okay. I guess we'll take it. So we have the Magician in the reverse. We also have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. And then we also have the Judgment card in the reverse. Kind of looks like when this separation occurred here between the two of you, they've been trying to manifest a reconciliation with you into fruition, but from afar. I am definitely getting that. So this could imply that this person was like tugging on you energetically speaking. That's a possibility, but it looks like the primary reason why this person's running back to you is because they don't necessarily see you running back to them. They also are coming to terms with the fact that pulling on you energetically speaking or trying to get your attention indirectly or whatever the case may be just hasn't essentially been working in this person's favor. So maybe they have been trying to get your attention, but they've just been very indirect about it. That's definitely a possibility. Either which way though, but whatever it is that they were doing to get your attention or reel you back in, it just simply wasn't working is what I'm gathering. So it's like you're giving this person no other choice but to like run after you is what I'm gathering. Okay, fair enough. Now we still don't know what this person wants, right? Which is something that I do want to try to figure out. Because all we know is that one of the reasons why they're running back to you is because, again, they've been trying to get your attention, but it just hasn't been working. They've been trying to tug on you energetically speaking, but it just simply hasn't been working. How does this person currently view this relationship? Okay, let's see. All right, so we do have the Page of Cups, which does imply that this is somebody who does want to have a heart-to-heart conversation with you, Capricorn. It is stemming from a place of them wanting to fix and repair things here with you. They feel like at the end of the day, what's going to make them happy is working things out with you. It looks like this person hasn't been too happy since this ending occurred here between the two of you. There's a huge possibility that this person could have found themselves in a massive rut since this ending occurred here between you and them. So what's going to make this one over here happy is fixing and repairing things here with you. We'll see if you're open and receptive towards fixing and repairing things here with them, but that's definitely what they want, is to reconcile with you. Okay, how does Capricorn currently feel? All right, let's see. So we do have the World out here. We also have the Four of Wands to the Eight of Wands, and then we also have the Knight of Pentacles. But at the bottom of the deck, we do have the Five of Wands to the Star, to the Fool, to the Nine of Swords. Okay. In regards to how you're currently feeling about all of this, it looks like when you were with this person, you know, you found yourself praying for a way out of this marriage and a relationship. I am definitely getting that. It just kind of looks like things got so bad between the two of you to the point where you didn't necessarily want to continue to be married to this person or in a relationship with this person. For some of you, you could have felt bound to this person and or stuck with this person, because I keep getting that you were praying for a way out of this marriage and a relationship that you once upon a time had with this person. But it was because this entire situation between the two of you, it was really affecting you in a very, very negative way. And you may have had a very difficult time seeing a way out of this marriage and a relationship. Hence why I keep getting you were praying for a way out of this marriage and a relationship. And it kind of looks like you finally found a way to break free from this marriage and a relationship that you were once upon a time a part of. Now that you've officially broken free from this person and your relationship with this person, going back is definitely not an option in your mind. It kind of looks like you're very determined to remain on the path that you're currently on, which is a path of you just focusing on you, your stability, your money, things of that nature. Okay, so right off the bat, you and this person are definitely not on the same page from the looks of it. How does this person currently feel? All right, let's see. We have the Page of Swords, we have the Nine of Swords, and then we also have the Ten of Pentacles. This ending here between the two of you has been putting a lot of things into perspective for them. This ending caused them to essentially realize that they had a really, really good thing and they blew it in some way, shape, and or form. So this to me kind of feels like an energy of them acknowledging the fact that they did self-sabotage things here between the two of you. Unfortunately, which I hate seeing this, but the Nine of Swords could definitely imply like an energy of them kind of beating themselves up over whatever it is that they said and or did to self-sabotage things here between the two of you. Personally, I hate when people beat themselves up. That's just me, but let's look at the Nine of Swords. Tell me more about the Nine of Swords. Tell me more about the Nine of Swords. Oh, okay. We have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, and then we also have the Five of Swords in the reverse. Not only is this person realizing that they did a lot of things to self-sabotage things here between the two of you, because from the looks of it, it looks like they did. Kind of looks like this person in this marriage and a relationship that they once upon a time had with you, they were playing like a lot of childish games. They were being very, very immature. They weren't acting their age, in other words. They were doing a lot of things that they know that they shouldn't be doing, but they would just turn around and do it anyways. Like, it has that type of feel to it. But I am definitely getting that this is somebody who does want your forgiveness. They're just a little worried and concerned they may not be able to get your forgiveness. And from the looks of it, unfortunately for them, they may be able to get your forgiveness, but as far as like a reconciliation is concerned, it's kind of looking like a hard no. But of course, right? You might find yourself experiencing an all of a sudden change of heart in the end. We'll see, of course, how this all plays out. But I am getting that not only does this person want your forgiveness, they also want you and what they once upon a time had with you. So then there's that. But again, they've been doing a lot of reflecting here, and they've definitely come to terms with the fact that, you know what? I should have respected Capricorn. I should have treated them better. I shouldn't have treated them like this. I shouldn't have treated them like that. Like, there's a whole lot of that going on their behalf. But even though this ending put a lot of things into perspective for them, and it caused them to like realize where they basically went wrong, it doesn't necessarily mean, right, that, you're going to turn around and take them back because they realized, that they should have respected you and treated you better and, things of that nature. And that's the thing, is that they know that, so then there's that. But let's see what actions you plan on taking in this person's direction and are moving forward. What actions? So we have the Six of Swords in the reverse. We also have the Ten of Wands in the upright. And then we also have the Nine of Wands. Interesting. I want to look at that Six of Swords, because there's something that's causing, because I feel like when this happens, you're going to feel it happening on a soul level and on an intuitive level. But it's like the epitome, right, of like getting sucked back into something you don't want to get sucked back into, or dragged back into something you don't want to get dragged back into. But even though we do see you experiencing that energy of feeling like you're getting sucked back into this marriage again, sucked back into this relationship again, dragged back into this marriage and a relationship again, we do see you forcing yourself to not go back, even though you can feel the pull. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Um, you know what? Before I look at you, let me look at them real quick. What actions? Okay. All right. Well, they are putting up a fight. That's one thing I will say. They are definitely putting up a fight. It's as if this person refuses to take no for an answer. Like, even though you're making it abundantly clear to this person that you're moving forward and moving on with your life, and you highly suggest that they do the exact same thing. Yeah, that's going through one ear and out the other is what I'm gathering. It's like they don't plan on stopping until they get you and what they want out of you, which is basically you and what they once upon a time had with you, as well as, you know, this reconciliation. So maybe this person's efforts towards getting you back is what's causing you to feel like you're being dragged back into this entire situation all over again, or pulled back into this entire situation all over again. Tell me more about the Six of Swords in the reverse. Tell me more about the Six of Swords in the reverse. You know, the Star in the reverse. Interesting. With the Star coming out in the reverse, with the Star in the upright, right? It's all about following your true north, being on the path that Spirit basically wants you on. But the Star came out in the reverse, and this is clarifying the Six of Swords in the reverse, which basically represents an energy of going back to something, right? The Six of Swords in the upright is moving forward, right? But this came out in the reverse, and the Star came out in the reverse. So that's kind of telling me that if you were to bust a U-turn back in this human's direction, you would basically be getting off the path that Spirit basically wants you to continue to remain on. Because the path that you're currently on is the path that you're supposed to be on. It's the path that Spirit wants you to essentially remain on. It's the path that's going to bring that wish fulfillment, happiness, joy, emotional satisfaction, all of that good stuff, right? Into your life. But if you go back to this person, it's going to be quite the opposite, in other words. So that's kind of telling me right off the bat that going back to this person, especially with the Star in the reverse, like that's Spirit's way of telling you, like, hey, don't even think about it. Don't even let the idea cross your mind. Tell me more about the Six of Swords. Yeah. I just feel like if you go back, you're going to extremely regret it, is what I'm gathering. It's like the epitome of signing yourself up to go through some more mental torture, more pain, more suffering, more disappointments. Like, that's basically what it's looking like. I want to look at the world really quickly here. I want to see what's causing you to like feel like you're getting sucked back into this entire situation. The only thing that I can honestly think of is that it could have a lot to do with the fact that they're putting up a fight. It could have a lot to do with them being very determined, you know what I mean, to get you back. And maybe that's what's causing you to feel like you're getting sucked back into this entire situation all over again. Tell me more about the world. Yeah. It's like Spirit's like, can you just remain on the path that you're currently on? For the love of God, can you just please remain on the path that you're currently on? Because you walked away from something that wasn't serving your highest good. You walked away from something that brought you a lot of things, a lot of things into your life that you didn't necessarily deserve to basically go through. So the way that this person treated you, the way that this person was with you, like, you didn't deserve to go through all of that. As far as them treating you poorly, speaking to you however which fucking way, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. So that's telling me that you made the right decision by freeing yourself from something that wasn't serving you in any way, shape, and or form. You made the right decision. Yeah, it's like all of the cards that are coming out here, dude. is highly, 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 highly recommending you to not go back. Because if you go back, you already know. Feel me? Like you already know what to anticipate and or expect. Like you already know that you're going to find yourself going through things you don't deserve to go through. You know what I mean? You find yourself in a much better place now without this person in your life. Don't look back now, in other words. Don't look back now. Tell me more about the Nine of Wands. Tell me more about the Nine of Wands. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I don't know. I feel like this person wasn't a really good person, man, when they were either married to you or in a relationship with you. And the fact that you're being highly encouraged to not go back, that's kind of telling me that this person's still the same person you walked away from. They might tell you, you know, oh no, I've changed. I'm not like this, down the third anymore, but I'm sorry. Like all of these cards that are coming out here, which honestly, I can't even recall the last time I saw something like this in a reading for anybody. You're being highly encouraged to not go back, like highly encouraged to not go back. It's like Spirit's trying to like remind you, if you go back, you're going to experience more pain and more suffering. Like this is the equivalent of signing yourself up literally to willingly go through more pain and suffering. And that's why Spirit's like, yeah, no, absolutely not. Do not go back to this person. It doesn't matter how much time, energy, and effort they want to put towards getting you back. It doesn't matter how much they want to sit up here and put up a fight. It doesn't matter how much they want to sit up here and tell you how much they changed. Like, don't fall for it. In other words, don't fall for it. Tell me more about the Ten of Wands. Yeah. I feel like it has a lot to do with this right here. I swear, I feel like it has everything to do with this right here. Like the fact that they're being so consistent and putting up a fight and refusing to back down, like it does have you considering and taking them back. It does have you considering and revisiting this connection all over again. I will say that. And it has everything to do with what they're conveying to you. It has everything to do with them putting up a fight. Hell, this person might even be going as far as to blow up your phone left and right. Like, please give me another chance. Please give me another chance. I promise I've changed. I promise I've... But then there's that other part of you that's like, you know, you really shouldn't be giving this person another chance. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's like a good 95% of you, right? That's like, there's like a good portion of you, because I'm getting it's a good portion of you, honey. Like, there's like 95% of you that doesn't want to revisit this connection, but then there's just that 5%, right? That causes you to want to revisit this connection all over again. Tell me more about the Five of Pentacles and the reverse. I want to see what's causing you to even want to go back to this person. We have the... It has everything. It has everything to do with this person putting up the only freaking fight to get you back. And I feel like to a certain extent, you're kind of looking at it like, oh, wow, like this person really does miss me. Oh, wow, this person really doesn't want to lose me. Capricorn. I promise you, I'm pretty sure I've witnessed this before in a reading. I'm pretty sure I have, but it's been, I feel like it's been a while, because it's been a while since I've seen this come out for a person. Like, Spirit's like, don't do it. Do not. Like, if you thought you had it bad with this one over here, the last time you were with them, you haven't seen anything just yet. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's kind of what I'm getting. Like, if you thought this person treated you god-awful before, you have not seen anything yet. You haven't seen anything yet. That's why, like, Spirit's like, hey, look, don't do it. Just don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. It is not in your best interest. It's not in your best interest to revisit this connection. because you're just going to go through even more pain and suffering. And why would you want to do that? There's 95% of you that's telling you don't do it, because you're going to go through this and you're going to go through that, and they're going to put you through this and they're going to put you through that. There's only 5% of you that wants to revisit this connection. And the only reason why you want to, is because, oh, look, they're putting up a fight. And oh, look, they're telling me that they're sorry. And then on top of that, they're blowing up my phone left and right. They called me on FaceTime the other day, and they were just, crying their eyes out, begging for me back. Maybe they have changed, maybe they have. I don't think so. I don't think so. Because everything is telling you to not go back. Even the cards are telling you, you better not. You better never go back to this one over here, regardless of how much they want to put up a fight. Regardless. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Like, it just kind of looks like you really shouldn't be revisiting this connection under any circumstances. We have the Emperor, and then we have the Six of Wands. Like, come on. Spirit's like, can you just please, just please remain on the path that you're currently on. And the path that you're currently on, it's already bringing happiness, joy, peace, stability, wish fulfillment. Just stay on the path that you're currently on. There's so much more, dude, that you have to look forward to. There's so much more that you have to look forward to. Just stay on the path, dude, that you're currently on. Because if you go back, you just know on a soul level and on an intuitive level, like, what you're going to find yourself going through, which is just simply more pain and suffering. You know what I mean? Like, it looks like you were taking the L in this marriage back then, or this relationship back then. Let them hold the L this time around. Like, because it kind of looks like life without you fucking sucks. But let's just keep it $150 around here. Life with them sucks, man. Life with them is a life full of pain and suffering. Like, life without you is full of pain and suffering for them. Let them hold the L. It's their turn now. You know what I mean? Like, you've already been there, done that. You've already taken the L time and time again, being married to this one over here in a relationship with this one. And now that you finally find yourself on the path that Spirit wants you on, and you finally find yourself at peace, happy, etc., like, continue to remain on that path. Like, let them take the L for a change. Let them take the L. Don't take the L, please. Because if this person were to get back with you, oh, it's going to bring a bunch of happiness and joy into their life, but it's going to bring pain and misery into yours. And that's not fair. You've already been there, done that. Let them suffer without you. You were suffering with them, now you're not with them. Kind of looks like you're doing pretty damn good if you ask me. Let them take the L. And listen, it might be hard. It might be hard for you to look the other way, but I mean, I see you doing it either which way, but I think that to make this whole process for you easier, you need to get rid of the access that this person has to you. Block them. So you don't have to hear from them. Just block them. Just block them, dude. Like, don't allow this person to have access, to you, but most importantly, don't allow yourself to go back. Because going back is like the equivalent of playing yourself. Don't do that. Let them take the L, okay? So that is what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. And I will see you guys in your next reading.